Good morning, everybody. Just got my semi started here. I'm gonna pick up 12 tons of corn blend this morning from our local fertilizer plant, and then hopefully later on today we can start strip tilling again. Last time we tried a bit and it worked all right, so hopefully we can continue today.
Well, good morning. We're going to be got a bit of a different job today. I'd like to be seeding, but we're not quite there yet. I think Peter's out strip tilling, but I got a different kind of job. Last year, I don't know if you guys remember, we had some really big rains that came through, and one of the problems we had was one of the big rains, we ended up with the RM ditch here was not able to handle all the water, so it ended up coming across the field and creating a bit of a mess for us. So we got washouts here that are pretty deep. They're just about knee deep here is what I've got. And so the plan here now is I'm gonna come in here with the scraper and I'm gonna stockpile dirt beside it. And then got Dylan here with the loader tractor. He's gonna push the dirt into the hole. And so yeah, so I got the fence hooked up to the cat scraper here for now, and then we'll see how this is going to transpire. So the idea is I've done a couple loads here already, just trying to get it, and so now you're going to see what Dylan's going to do. Is that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yep, keep coming. Yep. That's exactly what I want him to do. So he's going to be working this stuff back and forth, trying to fill that in, and I'm going to be bringing him dirt to push in. So that's the plan. Done a couple loads here now, and figured I'd explain as to how I know where to go. What you can see is we got two definite soil types. This here is our blacker sand, and then we got our whatever lighter sand. Lighter sand is the silty here stuff, or the brown sand that comes from up top, and it literally washed down. Like, there was so much water and force coming down that we've got between 6 and 8 inches of that sand in this area. So the idea is to cut her down to the black sand like this, right like this, and then we're going to move all this lighter sand up into there, and and then pack it all into place. And then we're gonna actually build a bit of a berm just to try to keep this from happening again, because this lighter stuff tends to erode a little easier, and we do have some slope here. Not bad, but it's a bit of a slope, so we just have to be a little careful as to how we do this, so that, yeah, A, we don't want erosion, and B, those ruts would make an awful big mess of machinery if I hit that in season sometime without knowing it. So that time of the year when lunches show up. What's that?
There's no freaking AC in that tractor.
Oh no.
He's melting. He's like in a little greenhouse.
You're missing air conditioning, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we had a quick little lunch here. Figured we'd stop because all the hydraulics that are needed here, it's kind of hard to keep one's hands eating and moving. So anyway, we're done lunch, and as you can see, things are closing up quite nicely. We've got a stretch over here. It's probably about I'm gonna say 80 feet by 10 feet that we got to bring in loads, so I got about 6, 7, 8 loads there yet. But I think Dylan's gonna concentrate here on leveling, and this is firmed up and looking much better already. I think we're well over half done here, which is awesome. Very excited about that. I had no idea how long this was going to take, so the fact that it's coming along like it is great. Okay, so we got everything hauled in, we got everything closed in, and we got pretty much everything leveled off. Very happy with this. I've done about as much as I can do with the big scraper. So Dylan's just going to finish up here while I take the scraper back. He'll finish up here with a little tractor and the land leveler, and get this all prettied up. And maybe later this week we can even seed it. So slow and steady wins the race. Nicely done. And as you can see, the wheels are right in the air. Just trying to level it out here. So half hour, 40 minutes of leveling here, and we should be good to go. Very happy. Looks a lot better than it did this morning.
Well, it's I don't know what time it is. Let's see, 4:30, and strip tilling's gone all right. I had a few plugs here. I got a camera here showing me if I'm plugged or not. I can differentiate between a few cameras here. Yeah, I'm going a steady 6.5 mile an hour because we're putting a lot of product through. Putting 420 pounds down to the acre. So yeah, it's going all right. We're going through some wet spots, which is all right. But this is the monitor I use. This is the Raven setup. So I got scale here as well, which is awesome. All right, this is the upgrade we did this year. Cameras and scale, best thing ever.
Oh, we got ourselves another load. Peter, last I heard is things are going good for him. So I've got another load of fertilizer for him, and hopefully we can keep that unit rolling. I went out and went out and checked some fields and in the heavy land for the air seeder, and we are still just a tad wet. So with our strip tiller, this is our 3rd year doing it. The idea is that we don't work any of our land after we combine it in any of our light land when we combine it in fall. And this unit comes in and it puts our fertilizer down 8 inches. And the idea is that we put our fertilizer 8 inches down. There it is, way down there. So yeah, right around 8 inches deep. Then we put our seed right on top. And the seed has nice soft ground for the roots just to go straight down. Last year our planter had the down pressure was a little bit too much and took a little bit longer for emergence, and so we've done some changes with the planter. We're going to go a little bit shallower and less down pressure. So I think Peter's empty, so we're gonna head back and fill up. And we're actually sure we can do this 80 as well, so we're gonna keep on rolling. You want to be up here? You get up there, then I'll get it running. A lot of filling. We typically, I think we're doing roughly 30 acres of fill, so it's a lot of filling, but when Peter's rolling good, we can do quite a few acres in a day. Well, Peter had a good run today. He got a few acres crushed with that Orthman, and Daryl and Dylan got that field leveled off. So that way it was a good day. We did not end the day very well though. We had our backhoe conveyor. Well, we had issues. hopefully it's working in the morning. We got it running, but we're not 100% sure what's going on there. It was just a weird ending to the day. But anyway, we missed some rain showers, and they kind of went all around us. Here in my yard, up at Daryl's, they got more. So anyway, we'll see where we can get going with the cedar tomorrow, hopefully, and yeah, get some acres in this warm weather. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a good one.